Hi everyone, this is 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrograno here with a Weather Now update for you. And you can see visibility out there much better compared to before. Of course, the fog is no longer. So again, looking at just some leftover areas right along the southern part of the Narragansett Bay and out towards the Block Island Sound. But for the most part, improvements across the board. Our visibility earlier today was down below a mile, so much better. You can see the capital city here. Again, just some leftover, distant fog. That's really about it. Things are clearing out. Newport, much better here as well. And you can see, again, one more stop in Narragansett. Look at people on the water here at the beach going for a walk. Much nicer. Just a couple hours later, before earlier today, we had all that fog and, you couldn't see all that much in front of you. So much better weather for the rest of today. Sunshine, warm temperatures, and it's turning out to be a nice day. Radar is quiet. That should stay that way for the rest of today. Temperatures now in the mid to upper 60s. We're going to top out well into the 70s this afternoon. I'm thinking mid 70s a good bet across the board for later on today. Some areas already in the low 70s out east. And again, we're looking at a nice day overall for today. Here's this afternoon's breakdown again. Thinking mid 70s, mostly sunny, mild, and muggy. Tonight's forecast, more clouds, more fog roll in later on at night. So it's going to be just like this morning once again for Friday. And temperatures back around 60. The only difference on Friday is that the sun will not come out. The clouds are going to be in place all day long. So although the fog may somewhat, subside, the clouds will be in place for much of the day. Temperatures near 70. Can't rule out a passing shower either, but I think the best chance of a shower will be later on in the day on Friday, and that'll take us into parts of the weekend. Now, speaking of the weekend, let's time things out here. This is Thursday, 7 p.m. We're jumping ahead to tonight. You can see we have two playmakers on this screen. One is a cold front across the Midwest and the Ohio Valley. The other one is Tropical Storm Philippe, and that system is going to be tracking north. And you can see what happens here. These two kind of get close together, the cold front making its way through. Notice how there's some streams of moisture, in southern New England at times on Friday morning. I do think the bulk of the activity will remain to the west of us across parts of Connecticut for the early morning hours. But notice I can't rule out a couple passing showers because there is some activity nearby. However, mainly we're looking at some drizzle, fog, clouds. That's what we're really looking at for Friday morning. Clouds went out all day long. And you see again as the cold front advances in from the west, and you see Philippe there approaching from the south. We do get the cloud cover to really build on in. Now, what happens is we're going to see these two systems sort of interact with the cold front making its way through and Philippe. And what that may do is it may give us a band of some decent rainfall that kind of makes its way back into New England as Philippe passes on by. Where exactly or how far west that area of moisture gets will dictate how much rain we see. Otherwise, it may just be a cloudy, dreary, drizzly kind of day, but we may be in between those two systems as they kind of both work in tandem. But it's still going to be a gray day, not a good day to be outdoors. It'll be wet and damp and cool as well. However, if that band of rain makes its way further west, we'll of course have more of a steadier rainfall to deal with. But some of our guidance is kind of hinting at that maybe staying along the eastern part of Massachusetts before that system kind of swings up into the Gulf of Maine. So that is what we're looking at as we head into Saturday. Regardless of what happens with the rainfall, expect a wet day, a cool day, and a damp day with those cool temperatures and, of course, the cloud cover. As for Sunday, we'll be drier and brighter, but it's going to be windy as well, so plan for that accordingly, and we'll have those fall-like temperatures make a return and stick around into next week. That's your latest Weather Now update. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.